Now, in this video, we'll be talking about a hook-first creative testing strategy that takes less than 15 minutes each week. And so the entire principle here is simple. Better ads scale markets, you hit quality caps and not market caps. So now the video will talk about the reason why we use hooks and an example of Primal Queen. And finally, I'm going to give you a 15-minute hook sprint process that you can implement straight away into your business. Now, let's first understand why the hooks. It's because it's the 80-20 of what drives performance. The more you can get audiences to retain, the better the ads will perform. So when you find a winning ad concept, you want to reskin it until you can no longer drive value from it. Because every winning ad concept is just a money printer, right? If you think about it, it's like if this one ad drives like 2x in revenue, right? You're just printing. And then what you want to do is, this one ad perhaps is serving one pocket of audiences. If I can reskin this ad to look relevant for a different pocket of audience, right? I'll unlock another pocket, so on and so forth. And this ad continues to be a money printer. Of course, there will be a diminishing return where reskinning the ad will no longer work, and then you're better off reskinning new winners or just building a new concepts entirely. So the entire premise here is hook attention, then retain and reward with a clear promise. Let's study some of these ads from a brand that I really like. It's called Primal Queen. I'm pretty sure they're doing about 8 figures plus, and there's a lot to study from them. So let's take a look at some of the videos that are running for some time.
So in 30 days, women who take this will notice real changes in their booty.
So after 7 days, you're gonna have more energy. You're gonna feel really motivated. You're gonna get to the gym. After 30 days, you're gonna look in the mirror and you're gonna see that your muscles have grown.
All right, so let's take a look at it. So this is the second ad. So we just watched the first hook.
So you're saying that in just 30 days of taking these, I'm gonna have a lift in my booty, less flabbiness, and more energy?
Yeah. After 7 days, you're gonna have more energy. You're gonna feel really motivated.
So essentially, after the hook, the rest of the ad is the same thing, but they're just testing different hooks with their ads.
So it's a female founder, and she had these issues like she was really fatigued, she had a flabby belly, she had a flat ass, and now she looks like Kylie Jenner.
So in 30 days, women who take this will notice real changes in their booty?
So after 7 days, you're gonna have more.
So you notice, only the hooks are different. The rest of the content is the same. I'm pretty sure they found out that the concept of the ad itself works. So it's really about how do you communicate the desires in a different way, the promise in a different way. So in 30 days, women who take this will notice real changes in their booty. So it's pretty similar. So between these three hooks, it's pretty similar. But they're just testing more, right? So if you were to take this to the natural extreme, you could literally just keep on going. So if you know that this is a proven ad concept, you can literally print hundreds of different hooks targeting different pain points for different women and just reskin them into this proven ad concept. And this is the power of reskinning video and audio hook variations, right? You can literally take this to the extreme of having so many variations that you have more than enough ads to run. And it's also the reason why they have about 2,000 plus ads running at any given point in time. Now, the next part is visual text hook variations. So fundamentally, these two ads are the exact same, right? They look exactly the same length, but they just change the hook text, what is seen on screen. So one is, I can't believe how this goal changed my life. And the next is, I can't believe this goal fixed my hormones. And of course, again, if you take this to a natural extreme, if this ad is performing well, so it's been running for about 77 days already, you can just change other pain points, right? Other pain points here, get ChatGPT to print out another 12 text hooks, and then you can just vary it until it stops working. Next thing is visual hooks. So same concept, but different avatar. So essentially, the entire video is the same. The entire storyboard is the same, but they're just using different UGC creators. So this is, of course, a younger demo. This is a younger demographic, and this is an older demographic. And it both crushes, right? It's running for about 3 months now. 4 months, actually. So that's pretty cool and pretty interesting. So now let's quickly talk about this 15-minute hook sprint process. Okay, it's really simple. In step 1, minute 0 to 5, you're basically just opening 3 ad libraries in a niche or adjacent niches. Like what I just did. You want to save 5 hooks you like into a hook bank. right? You can write it down, save the ad, whatever tool that you use, you can do that. And essentially save these 5 hooks because you're going to ask ChatGPT to recontextualize the hook for your brand or offer if necessary. So using AI is very simple. Once you download the transcript of the ad, of the video slide, upload it to AI with your offer details. So you want to explain what your offer is in your product and ask AI to recontextualize it for your brand. So in this case, you have the hooks. You ask AI to write 10 variants of the hook. So feel free to use ChatGPT, Claude, whatever it is, and aim for a call out plus implied payoff. Right? So a lot of these hooks just now are pretty much similar. So there's an implied payoff of using this would get you less flabbiness and a lift in your booty, or lose weight, you have more energy. So there's an implied payoff of using a certain thing. So send the hook concepts to your video editor or your UGC creator for production. And then the final step 3 is you're really just snapping hooks into pre-made ad concepts. So look at your top ad performers or concepts that are performing decent and just put it in front with a new hook. We have seen so many ads that we run just get a new spring of life just because we use a different hook now. It could be AI, it could be using a UGC creator, whatever it is. The key thing here is variance and the problems that you're trying to target or the audience that you're trying to go after. So you're really just assembling ads here. You're not making them from scratch. You get your editor to pair these new hooks with a proven ad concept with a call to action. So the proven ad concept is something that you should already have. If not, you just have to keep trying to get a proven ad concept. So if you look at the Primal Queen example, and why they've been so successful with it is that they're varying a lot of visual hooks, text hooks, video and audio hook variations. And they can basically just keep going at it until the ad concept in itself doesn't perform anymore. So this gives longevity to your account as well. Now, this is where creative diversity comes in, because if you have 5 hooks and 3 winning concepts ready to pair with, you will end up with a total of 15 variations to test for your ads. So that's a lot of variations. And if you think about it, if you can do 5 hooks in 15 minutes or like 10 hooks in 15 minutes, how many variations can you create? Of course, I think the balance should be not testing for the sake of testing. You want to be very intentional with why you're choosing a certain hook, why using a certain visual hook, what is the avatar you're going after. But I'm of the opinion that testing new hooks should be your BAU activity, so it should be happening every week. And there's also leverage in testing net new concepts, so you can bring creative diversity to your ad account. So this is something I'm trying as well. So if you look at Primal Queen, they have a pretty diverse ad library. They have about 3,000 ads running. You see, they have so many different types of concepts, right? They have the podcast, UGC, Q&A style, right? UGC, static ads, podcast, the woman in the car, TikTok, another podcast. So it's pretty crazy, right? It's like the diversity is there. And so this is something I'm trying my best to implement too. It's difficult, but once you have winning concepts, you just want to run the hell out of it, right? So just keep reskinning it until you don't get any more results from it. So there you have it, a 15-minute hook first creative testing strategy that I took less than 10 minutes to explain.